Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Yeah, check it out. Alright, guys and girls, check it out. Today we got a 2003 Chevy Trailblazer with a 4.2 engine. Customer's complaint is the check engine light. The infamous check engine light is on. So we're going to hook up our Actron, check it out, and try to get this fixed lickety-split because it's about to rain, so it's no time for second guessing. No time for pulling out no $50,000 computer just to run every wire and all this. No time for that. Quick diagnosing. Let's get this job done. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. We got our Actron hooked up under here, and the diagnostic connector is up under the dash to the right of the steering column. All right, we got that plugged up. Let's put the key on. Okay, let's go to auto. See that? That ain't blinding you, is it? All right, we're gonna go to auto. Bam, 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 bam. Communicating. Let's go, let's go. I ain't got a 2003 Chevy Trailblazer 4-wheel drive with a 4.2. Is this correct? Bam, it's correct. Hit enter. Okay. Reading codes from the ABS transfer case. OBD. Oh my God! Oh man! I gotta sit down and take me some ibuprofen on this one. Okay, here we go. SRS 1, ABS 10, ECM 1, OBD 2. Oh man! Okay, let's hit enter. You know, I'm not even worried about these right now. Go for that check engine light. Let's look for a P code coming up. P code. Oh, there we go. All right. P0137, history and current. 137, confirmed. All right. Oxygen sensor circuit, low voltage, bank 1, sensor 2. Okay, P0137, same thing. Alright, pretty simple, cut and dry, guys. Let me show you what that, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what that code means, okay? I'm going to show you why that code is there. Alright, let's cut this key off. Let's leave that connected. Sound like I'm in an operating room or something. Let me get that key out. Alright, let's set the camera up on this camera stand out there, and I'll be right back. Okay, check this out real quick. Oxygen sensors produce voltage, and they produce voltage when they get hot. They start producing it. When that hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide come down and hit that O2 through the exhaust, it produces voltage. Now to heat that O2 sensor up, it has heater circuits, a positive and a negative wire. They're usually the same color on the sensor itself, but if coming from the car, they're going to be different. So it's like a heating element. It heats that O2 sensor up, but this is not a heating code. As I said, as that O2 sensor gets hot and the hydrocarbons are coming in there, it produces voltage, low voltage. That means this everything is the computer's sensing. Hey, I'm getting the heater's working. But this thing is just not producing enough voltage. And what happens is after so long, especially like supposed to change like 50,000 miles, they recommend supposed to change your O2 sensors. It gets all carbonized from the hydro. You know, there's a lot of junk coming out your engine. There's a lot of stuff that you don't want. So the O2 sensor gets all that and it clogs it up. So when it does that, it prohibits, it like hinders its ability to really produce voltage. Like if it's jumping from 0 to 1 volt, it's like boom, 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 jumping. Now it's jumping from 0 to maybe a half volt, right? It's not hitting at 1 point. So because of all that junk it's hitting, so it's low voltage. Doesn't mean anything bad. Don't put away your testers, put away all that. All them other videos you be watching and try to tell you how to check and stuff, throw them away. Delete them, get them out this computer because it's just going to cause a virus. Listen to Astral. What we're gonna do is jack. Now this is let me show you something on this. This is bank 1 sensor 2. Now bank 1, being that this is a straight 6, there's only one bank. So what we're gonna do is sensor 1 is the one before the catalytic converter, and sensor 2 is the one after the catalytic converter. So that's all we have to do. Let me show you. Now this is the straight 6 right here. Now our exhaust system is over here, and if we look down, in fact, there's, you see that right there? That's bank 1. That's sensor. This is bank 1. This is sensor 1 right here. This O2 sensor, and that's gonna go soon if the other one goes that bad. So what we gotta do is follow down the exhaust system, and if we look way down there, if you look down there, you can see the catalytic converter right there. So we're looking for an O2 sensor after that. All right. So what we're gonna do is let's jack this vehicle up from this side, get us a jack stand, and get up under there and look at it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, got our car jacked up on a jack stand. I got my hydraulic jack there just in case. Now here's a better angle at that first O2 sensor. See it right there? Get my little pointer for you. There's a sensor right there. Now that is sensor 1, so that's considered bank 1, sensor 1. So we go down. We're gonna have to get up under here now. There's our catalytic converter right there. So now we're looking for the sensor after the cat. There it is right there. Now to get this sensor out, take some special kind of tools. So let me show you what tool we're gonna, it's called an O2 sensor socket. And this thing sucks because the wiring seems like it goes above the transmission. So what you're gonna do here is come back here. Here's our transfer case right here, and this is good. If you look right back there, let me see if I can get a light back here. You see where my light is? That's the plug for this sensor. Dang it, can you get a better look at it? Hopefully you'll be able to see that. Now see, there's a gray little tab there. See a little pin? That's a plastic little tab. What that tab gotta do is you gotta pull that back before you unplug it, and then this little black piece right there, you can pick it up just a little bit and unplug it. So I gotta reach down there with one hand and pull that tab out of there. Dang it. So make sure you're doing this with the car is cold, because you are close up to everything. All right, so I'm gonna reach down here with my right hand, my left hand, and let's see here. Well, we can't even see it from there, but I don't know why they do this. Okay, let's go over here now. Let's get our light again. And let's see if we can see it. Okay, let's look up here now. Alright, as you can see, I got the plastic tab unhooked from there. And now, you see a little black clip right there on the top? We're just going to take one hand, push that up just a little bit, and unplug it. So let's get up under there. And pick that up and just unplug it. Here we go. Got it down. And there it is. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, and here's our O2 sensor. This is what we're going to be changing. Alright, now let's get the tools to do this. Now, usually what I would use is an O2 sensor socket set. Now this one looks like it's going to be too long to go up in there. So let's see. Now we got this. We got our wrench. Get our lighter from out of here. Right. Now I got a feeling we're going to be using this one right here, the shorter one, and a 7/8 wrench. And I'm going to show you this one is really almost the best. All right, so we got 3 ways of doing this now. Let's get back up under here. Now, the longer one, what the heck, man? Yeah, have you ever had problems with these things, man? All right, here we go. All right, here's our socket right here. This one socket, and you got this slot in it that the wire goes on, so you fit it just like that. You see how it's on? Now I can now see the ratchet is kind of like a small area to get my ratchet on it, so that one ain't gonna really work for me. So what I'm gonna do is use the shorter one, this one right here. So that one goes on it, and there it is. Lock in place, I get my ratchet. Now, if you don't have either one, what you do is take a pair of wire cutters, cut this off, and use a 7/8 wrench. Now the problem with the 7/8 wrench is, see, on the end right here, you can't get it through the plug, and you want to use the closed end. So we're gonna do. Let's get that O2 sensor to make sure it's the right one before we go cut any wire, because I want to do it the old-fashioned way, just in case you don't have an O2 sensor socket. All right, be right back. All right, we got our new O2 sensor. It is the same one. So we're gonna be doing this old school instead of me showing you how to do it this way, in case you don't have the tool to do it. If you have the tool to do it, then I really don't have to do this anyway, because you know what to do. All right, so guys, if you don't, get you a pair of wire snips. It don't matter where you cut it. Just cut it. Let's get it under here. Here's our O2 sensor. And I'm just going to cut the wire right about here. Just cut the plug right off. Bam. Right, then, go get your... Oh, man. Get up under this car. Get your wrench. And the close in. You see that? See that nice leverage? You know that thing is holding. The wrenches don't play. Let's go ahead and take that. Now that it's like that now, and I know it's loose, I can go ahead and use my open end. There we go. It looks like this thing. This thing really messed up, man. It's like I said, he's gonna need that front one soon. All right, now get our new one. Where our new one go? There it is. Now your new one's gonna come with anti-seize already on it. If you don't, you want to make sure you put some in there, just on the threads. All right, so we're gonna pop this little cap off right here. You see a little anti-seize up there? That's so when next time you have to replace this thing don't weld itself in there, and it be just a really problem. Now putting this on now, guys, you can, I mean, the open end wrench on the 7/8 will work, because this thing is not super tight, and the 7/8 wrench, they're pretty strong. Okay, so let's get up under there. Yeah, here we go. Right over this way. Okay, let's get this started. And you want to definitely start this by hand and keep on going as much as you can by hand. And you can actually hear it, how it sounds going in a lot better than the one coming out. That's because of that anti-seize up there. Alright, there we go. And just like I said, the 7/8 wrench is made, you know, they're kind of strong. Like I'm using a Matco that I had for years. You can definitely use the wrench to tighten that up. This is not super tight. Alright, let's get that tightened up and we're back. Alright, that's all tight. Next thing to do is bring our plug up on the top up here. And we gotta, now you see how I got one hand like this? And I'm gonna put the put the camera down because my other hand is gonna go right between here, because this hand is up here and it's gonna hold that plug into place. Because right now I can feel that plug, and my other hand is gonna come through here and plug that up. All right, right back. All right, guys and girls, it took about a good 15 seconds to get that hooked up. And that plastic little pin right there, you can hook it up if you want, but believe me, it is up there. So you can put that, if you put that back, try to put that back in there if you want, but if not, it is definitely okay because it's not going anywhere. All right, we're good to go. Let's get from under here and let this vehicle down. Right back. All right, we let our vehicle down. Let's go over here. Let's clear this check engine light out. Enter codes, erase codes. Yes. Bam. Oh, we do everything. Just erase everything. Okay, 0 codes remaining, everything good. Shut it off, and we're done. And check this out, guys. As I was looking at this, because the customer said wanted me to check the brakes, because the brake pedal goes down to the floor a little bit, and he's losing brake fluid. Look what I see over here. Here's the master, and that's like braided wire line. Well, that line is actually broken down in there. Check that out, man. Let me see. Wait. So it looks like another video is going to be coming soon. Now, let's see if we can zoom in over here. That line right there is busted, it's broken. So it looks like we're going to be doing that. Huh. Oh well. Alright, we'll be right back.
Alright, so you guys just watched a video on how to diagnose and repair a P0137. So that was an O2 sensor, bank 1 sensor 2 O2 sensor, which would be the downstream. And you know, bank sensor 1 is upstream, sensor 2 is downstream. Okay, if you guys have any questions or comments, you can put them below in the comment section, or you can email tim@astralautorepairs.com.
Timmy!
Hey, you guys want to hear a funny story? I just went to the store, right? And I get all my stuff and I go to the register, and today is Wednesday, so supposedly it's supposed to be senior citizen discount day. So she rings me up and then she says, "Are you a senior?" I was like, "I'm sorry?" She's like, "Are you a senior citizen?" Okay, look, I know I'm getting up in age, but do I really look like a senior citizen?
Hey, for a discount, I would say yeah.
But then don't they ask you for some type of ID?
I would say no, I forgot my ID. I'm a senior.
Because I don't want to be that old. Not yet.
I want a discount. I want the early bird special.
Anyway, hope you guys paid attention. If not, watch it again. And if You guys know it. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.